The Fat Controller came to Tidmouth Sheds to see Henry. "I need you to take some trucks of farming equipment to Marin," he boomed. "Bear will take them the rest of the way to Farmer Trotter's." As he drove away, Henry was pleased about his job, but James was not impressed. "Why would the Fat Controller give a job like that to Henry of all engines?" he huffed. "Clearly, I'm a much better candidate for the position. I'm much stronger than Henry anyway." Henry rolled his eyes, but the other engines were indignant. "Henry can pull twice the amount of trucks you can pull any day," Percy peeped. "I've seen him pull 20 trucks full of coal," Emily added. "Big deal," James scoffed. "He didn't even finish his delivery, and you still had to help him to the docks." "Henry could pull 50 trucks of iron and steel," Thomas chimed in. "Even if Henry was ill, he could do it, because he's Big Strong Henry." James just laughed. "Big Strong Henry," he giggled. "What nonsense!" "You'll show him, won't you, Henry?" Thomas asked. "That will do, Thomas," Henry said, looking at the tank engine. "I don't need to prove anything to James." And with that, Henry steamed away. "Do I smell a challenge?" James called out to Henry, but the big green engine just ignored him. Henry delivered heavy farm equipment all morning. But every time he and James crossed paths, the red engine always made sure to tease him. "Need some help there, Big Strong Henry," James taunted. "I don't think you're strong enough to pull all those wagons yourself." At first, Henry didn't think much of it. But as the teasing kept going, Henry began to lose patience. Later, Henry was taking some more trucks to the farm. He was thinking about what he'd say to James when they next met. But he wouldn't have to wait long. "Hello, Big Strong Henry," James called from behind the big engine. "What do you want?" Henry scoffed. "Don't waste your energy, Henry. You'll need it," James said before speeding away. Then there was trouble. There was a loud crack. Henry was surprised. "Ouch!" Henry cried. "What's happened?" His crew inspected the damage. "One of your side rods broke," his driver told him. "Can you make it to the next station?" his fireman asked. "I'll try," Henry promised. Soon he was on his way again. Further up the line, Henry saw a cloud of steam ahead. "What's that?" Henry asked. But as he got closer, he knew exactly who it was. "James?" he asked. James didn't say anything. Both engines' crews discussed the situation. At last, Henry's crew returned. "Do you think you can push James and his train to the next station?" his driver asked. Henry looked at the long line of coaches. He wasn't sure if he could push James's train as well as pull his own, but he bravely said, "I'll give it a good try." He coupled up to James, and slowly but surely they started moving. As the cavalcade arrived at Crosby, the passengers marveled at the unusual line of engines. James's passengers congratulated Henry, his driver, and fireman. The fat controller was especially pleased with the big green engine and equally disappointed with James. "Now, Henry," he boomed, "do you have enough puff to take James to the works?" "Of course, sir," Henry replied. Neither engine spoke to one another on the way to the works. The grin on Henry's face told James all he needed to hear.